Have you ever noticed how sometimes life pushes us to confront the truths we've been avoiding? For Leos, June is exactly that kind of month, a time when the universe turns up the heat and pulls back the curtain on success and love, revealing what's real and what's just a shimmering illusion. If you're a Leo, or even if you know one, get ready. This month is packed with cosmic drama that will shake the foundation of your heart and career. But here's the thing, this isn't just about chaos or challenges. It's about transformation. It's about learning to balance that fiery Leo pride with deep self-awareness and emotional honesty. You'll see why what feels like big drama is really a spiritual invitation to grow, to redefine what success means, and to discover the kind of love that nourishes your soul instead of just boosting your ego. So, if you want to understand how these powerful planetary shifts will impact Leo's journey this June, and how you can use this energy to create real, lasting peace and fulfillment, stick with me till the end. I promise this insight will help you or your Leo friends navigate the month with courage and clarity. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for Zen Mind Peaceful Life. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it with anyone who could use a little cosmic guidance today. Let's get started. June is shaping up to be an unforgettable month for Leo. One that stirs the very core of their identity. Imagine waking up one day with a feeling that everything you thought you knew about your success and love life is suddenly shifting beneath your feet. That's the kind of energy swirling in the cosmos right now, specifically focused on Leo's heart and ambition. This is not just ordinary drama, it's a cosmic wake-up call inviting you to peel back the layers of illusion and step into a deeper truth about who you are and what you truly want. What makes June so potent for Leo is the sun, your ruling planet, shining its spotlight more intensely than usual. But instead of simply fueling your usual confidence and charisma, this year the sun's placement asks for something different: reflection. The fiery glow of your inner light reveals shadows you might have been ignoring, the gap between the image you project and the authentic feelings simmering underneath. When the sun pushes you into this kind of self-reflection, it's easy to feel exposed, vulnerable, even uncomfortable. But remember, vulnerability is the gateway to real power. It's the first step toward aligning your outer success with your inner happiness. Take, for example, the story of Jasmine, a Leo entrepreneur I recently spoke with. For years, she chased big deals, public recognition, and the approval of others. On paper, she was a success story. But June brought unexpected challenges. The sun's influence made her question whether the constant hustle and public praise were enough to fulfill her. Behind closed doors, she felt isolated and unsure if her relationships were genuine or just based on admiration for her status. This kind of cosmic push isn't punishment, it's a profound invitation to ask, what does success really mean to me? How can I nurture love that is real? Not just flattering? Adding to this fiery mix, Venus's movements this month amplify Leo's emotional world, sometimes stirring storms but also opening doors for breakthrough intimacy. Venus is the planet of love and beauty, and when it graces Leo's skies, there's a magnetic pull to seek connection, affection, and harmony. But Venus in June can be a little tricky for Leo. It doesn't just bring sweet romance, it forces you to confront your deepest fears about being truly seen and loved for who you are, not just who you pretend to be. Imagine Marcus, a Leo who had always thrived on the excitement of new flings and admiration from admirers. June's Venus transit made him realize that beneath the thrill, there was a lonely craving for authentic companionship. The cosmic energy pushed him to pause his usual playboy routine and ask himself, am I in love with the idea of love, or with the real, messy human connection? This question can be uncomfortable. Yet it's vital because it marks the difference between relationships that fuel your soul and those that drain your energy. Mars adds another layer to Leo's June experience, injecting both passion and tension. Mars, the planet of action and desire, charges Leo with incredible energy this month, but it's a double-edged sword. It can spark incredible creativity and motivation to go after what you want, yet also ignite conflicts that force you to reevaluate where you put your energy. Think of it like a wildfire. If you channel it wisely, it can clear old brush and make space for new growth. If you let it rage uncontrolled, it can cause serious damage. There's a Leo friend named Sophia who found herself embroiled in heated arguments with colleagues just as she was about to land a big promotion. Mars's energy brought her fiery passion and a stubborn streak that almost cost her the job. But by the end of the month, she realized her biggest battle wasn't with others, it was with her own impatience and need for control. She started practicing deep breathing and mindfulness to calm her inner fire, learning to pick her battles and focus her energy where it truly mattered. Saturn's influence this June is like a wise mentor tapping Leo on the shoulder, reminding them that true success isn't about instant gratification but steady, disciplined progress. Saturn challenges Leo to take responsibility and build foundations that last. It might feel like a slowdown or a series of tests, but these lessons are invaluable for long-term growth. They teach resilience, patience, and the importance of showing up even when the excitement fades. This isn't theoretical. I know someone, a Leo named Daniel, who thought success meant rapid advancement and big wins. But Saturn's lesson brought him face to face with delays and obstacles that tested his faith. Instead of giving up, Daniel started focusing on daily habits, whether it was carving out time for creative work, nurturing relationships, or just slowing down to reflect. This steady approach ultimately led him to a success that felt more aligned and meaningful. What Saturn asks of you in June is the same. Are you willing to do the work beneath the surface to build something that lasts? Jupiter's energy this month adds a complicated twist. Known as the planet of expansion and opportunity, Jupiter can open doors wide for Leo, but it can also lead to overwhelm if you try to take on too much. The key here is discernment. The cosmic energy is inviting you to dream bigger, but with a clear eye on what's realistic and sustainable. Imagine Lisa, a Leo creative who suddenly received multiple exciting offers in June. The temptation was to say yes to everything, to grow fast and chase every opportunity. But her intuition warned her to pause. By slowing down and prioritizing what aligned with her values, Lisa avoided burnout and crafted a path that allowed her creativity and business to flourish in harmony. This month's cosmic shifts aren't just about external events, they're about the internal landscape. The drama is real, but it's also a sacred invitation to grow beyond old patterns. Leo, you're being called not just to shine, but to shine with authenticity and grace. The truth about your success and love life isn't just going to appear on a silver platter, it's something you'll discover by embracing discomfort, asking hard questions, and choosing growth over easy applause. Stay with me as we explore how these planetary forces unfold through June. We'll uncover the eclipses that act as cosmic catalysts, dive deeper into Leo's shadow side, and reveal practical ways you can turn this drama into your most powerful transformation yet. You don't want to miss what's coming next. As the cosmic currents continue to swirl through June, Leo finds themselves standing at a crossroads, wrestling with the very essence of their ambitions and affections. The energy isn't just a gentle nudge, it's a powerful spotlight illuminating whether the path they're on truly aligns with their soul's deepest calling. The question that quietly yet persistently surfaces is, am I chasing the right kind of success? Many Leos are known for their boldness and desire to be recognized, but June's celestial choreography challenges them to look beyond external validation. The real success story might not be the glittering awards or the applause of an audience, but a quieter, more personal achievement, a success that feels fulfilling in the core of their being. Take a friend of mine, a Leo named Rachel, whose life seemed like a highlight reel of career triumphs and social acclaim. She had climbed the corporate ladder rapidly, earning titles and praise. Yet she confessed to feeling an inexplicable emptiness. The constant pressure to maintain an image and the fear of losing her status made her love life and personal happiness take a back seat. The month's planetary energies forced Rachel to confront the disparity between what she was achieving outwardly and what truly nourished her spirit. She began to explore creative outlets and deeper relationships, realizing that success was as much about balance and authenticity as it was about achievement. This month also brings a clearer lens for Leo to see their love life as it really is, not as a fantasy or an idealized dream. The illusions that might have masked relationship issues or unfulfilled desires start to fall away, revealing what is genuine and what is merely surface. It's a bittersweet moment to face, but also one brimming with potential for real connection. Marcus, a Leo who once thrived on admiration from fleeting romances, found himself suddenly yearning for something deeper and more stable. The energy of June made it impossible for him to ignore the cracks beneath the charm and excitement. He began to appreciate the value of vulnerability, of being seen not just as a radiant figure but as a human being with needs and fears. This shift wasn't easy. It required courage to ask for honesty and to let go of relationships that no longer served his growth. The challenge and the opportunity here lie in embracing authenticity over superficiality. Leo's natural magnetism is powerful, but when that magnetism is based on projections or ego-driven desires, it can lead to loneliness rather than connection. The true power comes when Leo allows themselves to be fully known, flaws and all, and invites others to meet them in that space. There's a profound psychological transformation happening underneath these astrological shifts. Leo is being called to drop the mask of perfection and bravado and face the vulnerability that lies at the heart of love and self-worth. It's a hard journey but an essential one, because love that's built on authenticity is the kind that can weather life's storms and deepen over time. One practical approach to navigating this month's emotional intensity is through mindful self-reflection. Taking quiet moments to journal about what love truly means, what fears might be blocking intimacy, and what kind of partnership feels nourishing can open new doors of understanding. Another useful practice is setting healthy boundaries, not out of fear, but as an act of self-respect. When Leo honors their own needs and limits, they invite relationships that are respectful and supportive. Amidst the emotional revelations, Leo's growth in June is also guided by a powerful lesson in humility. It's a month where pride may be bruised, and where the usual instinct to blaze ahead with sheer force meets the challenge of slowing down and listening. The cosmic energies urge Leo to realize that true strength often lies in surrender and openness rather than domination or control. Humility doesn't mean diminishing Leo's natural brilliance. Instead, it's about balancing confidence with compassion, both for oneself and others. It's about recognizing that everyone, no matter how radiant, carries wounds and insecurities. This shift can transform how Leo leads and connects, creating space for deeper empathy and authentic influence. Take Sophia's story again, who once saw vulnerability as a weakness but learned through this month's trials that admitting mistakes and asking for help actually amplified her strength. By showing her human side, she not only grew personally but also inspired those around her to open up, fostering a more genuine and supportive community. For anyone watching, this June offers a chance to experiment with humility in everyday life. It could be as simple as listening more in conversations, accepting constructive feedback without defensiveness, or admitting when you don't have all the answers. These small acts build a foundation of trust and respect that can profoundly shift personal and professional relationships. Another key to thriving during this transformative time is the power of self-love paired with clear boundaries. Leo's fiery nature can sometimes lead to overextending, giving too much to others while neglecting their own well-being. But this month's energy encourages Leo to prioritize themselves not selfishly, but wisely. Self-love is the root from which all healthy relationships grow, and boundaries are the branches that protect and nurture that root. Imagine Leo as a gardener tending a precious plant. Without watering it regularly and shielding it from harsh weather, the plant cannot flourish. In the same way, Leo must nourish their own emotional and physical health, saying no to things that drain them and yes to practices and people that uplift. In practical terms, this might mean carving out daily time for meditation, movement, or creative expression. It might also mean being honest with friends, partners, or colleagues about what is okay and what isn't. When Leo practices these acts of self-care and respect, they cultivate an inner peace that makes external chaos easier to navigate. The journey isn't about perfection, it's about learning and growing. Each boundary set, each moment of self-love, builds resilience and clarity. It's like creating a safe harbor where Leo can return when the world's storms feel overwhelming. Interestingly, this month also brings a cosmic spotlight on relationships that truly support Leo's growth. Certain zodiac signs might resonate more deeply with Leo's journey, offering companionship and understanding when it's most needed. Water signs like Cancer and Pisces can provide emotional depth and empathy, while earth signs like Taurus and Virgo offer grounding and stability. These energies create an opportunity to reflect on who in your life truly helps you grow and who might be holding you back. Cultivating connections with those who inspire, challenge kindly, and nurture your growth can be a game changer this June. It's a natural alignment, not forced or manipulative, but a flow that enhances your journey toward authenticity. In embracing this awareness, Leo can also deepen their understanding of interpersonal dynamics. Not all relationships need to last forever, some serve as lessons, others as stepping stones. Recognizing this with compassion allows Leo to release attachments that no longer serve them, freeing up energy for more meaningful bonds. Throughout all these challenges and revelations, practical tools can anchor Leo's journey. Affirmations like "I am worthy of love that sees me fully" or "I embrace humility as a path to true strength" can reinforce new beliefs. Rituals such as journaling with intention or mindful breathing when emotions run high offer grounding in moments of chaos. Remember, transformation isn't a single event but a process unfolding in daily choices and reflections. June's cosmic drama invites Leo to lean into this process with courage and curiosity. Stay tuned as we dive even deeper into the planetary forces shaping this month, explore eclipse energy that can amplify change, and uncover ways to channel these powerful shifts into lasting peace and empowerment. The journey of truth Leo faces about success and love is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. When June unfolds its vibrant energy, Leo finds themselves invited to face a profound question: how much of the love they experience is real, and how much is a beautiful illusion? It's a subtle but urgent challenge, one that asks for a deep dive into the heart's true desires beyond surface-level attraction or fleeting admiration. Many Leos are naturally drawn to grand gestures and dramatic expressions of affection. But this month, the cosmos demands a more grounded, honest reflection. One woman named Elena, a fiercely proud Leo, shared how she had been swept up in a whirlwind romance that dazzled her friends and family. It was the kind of love story that looked perfect on Instagram: luxury dinners, lavish trips, and constant declarations of admiration. Yet behind the scenes, Elena felt unseen and emotionally isolated. June's planetary shifts peeled back the glittery facade, making her realize that what she had mistaken for love was more about ego and validation than genuine connection. It was a painful awakening but also a liberating one. This experience resonates with many because it reveals a common psychological pattern: mistaking admiration for affection, or infatuation for intimacy. Real love requires vulnerability, trust, and a willingness to see someone and be seen without pretense. For Leo, who naturally craves attention and praise, this can feel like stepping into uncharted territory, where they risk losing the spotlight or appearing less than perfect. But here lies a beautiful paradox: the very act of embracing authenticity in love expands Leo's magnetic power. It deepens relationships and brings a richness that superficial admiration can never provide. When Leo stops performing and starts being real, they invite a kind of connection that lasts, heals, and transforms. In practical terms, this means slowing down and asking yourself the hard questions about your relationships. Who do you feel truly known by? When do you feel safe to show your flaws and fears? It might mean having courageous conversations that risk rocking the boat but ultimately pave the way for honesty. Journaling can be a powerful tool here. Write down your feelings, hopes, and doubts without censoring yourself. This process helps reveal your true emotional landscape and clarifies what kind of love nourishes you. Navigating this emotional terrain also calls for setting boundaries. Not in a way that shuts others out, but as an act of self-care and respect. Leo's generous spirit can sometimes lead them to give too much, often at the expense of their own well-being. Learning to say no, to protect your energy, and to prioritize your emotional health is crucial. When you honor your limits, you signal to others that you value yourself, which often leads to healthier, more balanced relationships. Shifting the focus from love to personal growth, June also brings a humbling lesson for Leo, embracing humility without dimming their fiery light. Humility might feel like a foreign concept for the sign known for its confidence and grandeur, but this month it is the key to unlocking deeper wisdom and lasting influence. A Leo named David recounted how, during a particularly challenging project at work, he was forced to confront his own limitations. His instinct was to push harder and assert control, but the planetary energies nudged him toward listening and collaborating instead. By admitting he didn't have all the answers and welcoming input from others, David not only saved the project but gained respect and loyalty from his team. This experience reshaped his understanding of leadership, from commanding the spotlight to sharing it. This transformation mirrors a broader psychological truth. True strength is often quiet and compassionate. It's about being open to growth, learning from mistakes, and showing empathy. For Leo, who thrives on admiration, humility can be a gateway to more authentic connections and a richer sense of self. If you're watching this and wondering how to cultivate humility, try small daily practices like pausing before reacting, inviting feedback without defensiveness, or acknowledging someone else's contribution. These simple acts build a mindset that balances pride with grace. Alongside humility, self-love emerges as a crucial pillar this month. Leo's radiant energy is fueled by a deep well of self-appreciation, but June challenges them to make this love more conscious and intentional. Self-love isn't just about feeling good, it's about nurturing yourself, honoring your needs, and protecting your boundaries. I remember a Leo friend, Amia, who had always equated self-love with indulgence, treating herself to occasional luxuries or compliments. But this June, she began exploring self-love as a daily discipline, a morning meditation to connect with her worth, choosing nourishing foods, and saying no to draining social commitments. These practices grounded her in a profound peace that radiated outward, transforming not just her mood but her relationships and creative work. The power of boundaries ties closely into this. They act like a fence around a garden, protecting what's precious inside. When Leo sets clear boundaries, they're not closing off but creating safe space for growth and joy. This might mean limiting time with toxic people, guarding time for rest, or being honest about emotional needs. Boundaries communicate self-respect, which naturally attracts respect from others. This month also highlights the importance of knowing who truly supports Leo's growth. Not every relationship will nurture your highest self, and June's energy sharpens the clarity to discern supportive connections from draining ones. Water signs like Cancer and Pisces often bring emotional depth and empathy, offering Leo a refuge of understanding. Earth signs such as Taurus and Virgo ground Leo's fiery spirit, providing stability and practicality. Recognizing these dynamics is empowering. It helps Leo focus energy where it's most fruitful and gently let go of connections that no longer serve their path. This isn't always easy. Leo's loyalty can make detaching feel like loss, but honoring your growth sometimes means choosing quality over quantity in relationships. Imagine Leo's social circle as a garden. Some plants flourish with attention and care, while others wilt despite your efforts. Focusing on the former ensures a vibrant, nourishing environment for everyone involved. Practical tools to support this journey abound. Affirmations like, "I am worthy of love that respects and nurtures me," or "I honor my boundaries" as acts of self-love reinforce healthy mindsets. Rituals such as lighting a candle while reflecting on your relationships or journaling about who energizes or drains you bring intention to emotional clarity. Transformation is rarely instant. It's a daily commitment to authenticity, humility, and self-care that gradually reshapes Leo's experience of love and connection. And while this process may sometimes feel daunting, it's also deeply liberating. Facing these truths allows Leo to break free from patterns of superficial admiration and step into a life rich with meaningful success and soulful love. As June progresses, the cosmos continues to weave its lessons, guiding Leo not just to survive the drama but to thrive within it, emerging stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever before. As June moves toward its peak, Leo's journey through cosmic challenges begins to reveal an even deeper layer of truth: the power of mindful rituals and conscious choices in navigating life's emotional and spiritual storms. This month's planetary energies aren't just about reactive survival, they're an invitation to take the reins and shape your own transformation with intention. One powerful way Leo can harness this energy is through simple, daily rituals that ground their fiery spirit and connect them to their inner wisdom. Imagine starting your morning with a few moments of sun meditation, sitting quietly in natural light, breathing deeply, and setting an intention for the day. This practice aligns beautifully with Leo's solar nature, reminding you that your light shines brightest when rooted in calm awareness. There's also great healing in working with the element of fire, which rules Leo's sign. Lighting a candle or safely tending a small flame while focusing on releasing old fears or doubts can be surprisingly cathartic. Visualizing the flames burning away what no longer serves you makes space for new growth and clarity. These rituals don't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Their power lies in the consistent, loving attention you give yourself. In my experience working with many Leos during intense cosmic phases, those who embrace ritual and self-care report feeling more centered, less reactive, and more capable of navigating emotional ups and downs. Rituals become anchors, small sacred moments that remind you, you are the creator of your experience, not just a passenger on life's roller coaster. Beyond rituals, June also calls Leo's attention to important dates when cosmic energies peak, moments when eclipses or planetary alignments heighten emotional intensity and clarity. Keeping track of these can help you prepare mentally and emotionally, making choices with greater wisdom rather than impulse. Astrologically, these cosmic checkpoints often coincide with opportunities to release old patterns and welcome new beginnings. They're powerful moments for setting intentions, forgiveness, or bold action toward your goals. Recognizing and honoring these cycles transforms the unpredictable drama of life into a rhythm you can flow with. And of course, none of this happens in isolation. A big part of this journey is connection, not just with yourself but with your community. That's why I encourage you to share your experiences, questions, or insights in the comments below. Whether you're a Leo navigating these truths firsthand or someone supporting a Leo in your life, your voice matters. We learn and grow best together. And your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear right now. At this point in the month, the intense cosmic drama that seemed overwhelming starts to shift. What once felt like chaos now feels more like transformation. Leo emerges not only with deeper understanding but with new tools and a stronger sense of peace. The old masks fall away, leaving space for authentic self-expression and heartfelt connection. This process isn't always easy, real growth rarely is, but it's profoundly rewarding. The truth Leo faces this June about success and love isn't a final judgment, it's an ongoing journey toward living fully and freely. It's about embracing all parts of yourself, the light and shadow, and creating a life that honors both your fire and your heart. If you've found value in exploring this journey with me today, please take a moment to like this video and share it with anyone who might benefit from this cosmic insight. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Zen Mind Peaceful Life and hit the notification bell. This channel is dedicated to helping you live with more peace, purpose, and celestial wisdom every day. Thank you for spending this time here, diving deep into the stars and your soul. Remember, the cosmos is always whispering to us, guiding us toward our highest selves. Stay curious, stay grounded, and keep shining your true light. Until next time, take good care of yourself.